Merry Vlogmas, everybody!
Hi, everybody! We are back for another video, and today we're going to be talking about something that is a special holiday treat, but Eric is more than willing and ready to watch it at pretty much any time of the year. And that is, I think, probably his favorite holiday special.
Yes, the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a special, to be sure.
It's not a Christmas special, it's a Life Day special.
Right, and what is Life Day, Eric?
I have no idea.
But it's something that the Wookiees celebrate, and it's kind of like Space Christmas.
Yes, it's from a galaxy far, far away and a long, long time ago. They used to celebrate Life Day in some galaxy far, far
Which
away.
apparently involves wearing robes and getting your family together, but letting Carrie Fisher sing a song, and then there's a ball.
Yeah, they
something.
hold it aloft. It's like a cat. They hold aloft at the end. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
But what is the Star Wars Holiday Special? Can you explain what it is?
It's kind of like a variety special that just happens to be Star Wars themed, and it involves a lot of people that I think the target demographic of Star Wars just didn't necessarily appeal to. People like Art Carney, you know, from the Honeymooners, and
Harvey Korman from the Carol Burnett Show.
Right, and B. Arthur, and
For TV's Maude.
Right, now, Jefferson
Starship.
Starship.
It might be Jefferson Starship
Or it could just be
Starship.
Does show up at some point, and that's probably the most culturally relevant thing to the children's of the time.
There's also some sort of like mime troupe that was reminiscent
like
of
clown thing.
Yeah, like what is that show that's in Vegas with all those half-nude mimes?
Oh, like Cirque du Soleil?
It's kind of this sort of a Cirque du Soleil kind
Just-
of. It's like a beta version of Cirque du Soleil.
It's like Cirque du Dorksay. Really.
Yeah. Yeah, well, back in the 70s and in the 80s, and going way back before, they had a tradition of doing holiday specials, Christmas specials on TV.
In fact, we're getting ready to record an episode about some holiday specials that we watched for the podcast.
Yeah, and this was one of them. This is the year after Star Wars was released in theaters, or I guess it was the same year.
It was the same year they rushed it.
They rushed it. They rushed it into production because Star Wars was a huge hit, and they wanted to capitalize on it. And I don't think they really knew what to do with it. But Bruce Valanche wrote the special, and he was a TV hack writer from the 70s, kind of a flamboyant character, and you can look him up. He is an interesting sort of a dude.
He wrote for Bette Midler and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, really corny, old type, Catskill type jokes, you know, really silly stuff.
They got really corny Catskill type comedians to be playing those jokes in this thing.
Yeah, they got Art Carney to do his Art Carney bits,
because
like he would
kids
do on the Honeymooners. It's like, yeah, he's getting ready to do something and he's stretching. Then somebody gets mad. Would you please just do your thing? And then they had Harvey Korman, who was playing like a space version of Julia Child on a cooking show.
He did a couple of things on the show. He did that. He also is an instructional video.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding. He's just he's like a robot instructional video.
Right, and
for something.
I imagine the entire thing was improvised, because if that was a script that he was reading, that was beyond terrible.
Yeah, not good.
There's a cartoon.
There is a cartoon, which is important because it was the first appearance of Boba Fett, which is a lot of people's favorite bounty hunter.
Yeah, and it was also weird and rubbery and filmed and like sort of cheaply animated. It looked like...
it reminded me of the Heavy Metal movie.
Yeah.
And that sort of sloppy, hand-drawn animation style that kind of came out of the 70s, I feel like. Yeah,
it wasn't quite up to the level of Ralph Bakshi, but it was like in that kind of general
not
vein.
Great.
And, you know, all of these are great moments.
It's true. And
all of these are great moments.
We should mention there's also Wookiee porn in this.
Oh my God. They give Art Carney gives Grandpa Wookiee, what's his name? Itchy. The Wookiee family, what we see is we see Chewbacca's family waiting for him to come home for Life Day, right? That's the basic story. And they are beset by Imperial troops because they're going to, like, set an ambush for Han and Chewie, right?
Because vague reasons.
Yeah. And so I lost track of what we were talking about.
We were talking about Wookiee porn.
Yes, and so Art Carney shows up, and he's kind of like a galactic smuggler. He's against the
I feel like he's more of a
Empire.
merchant, but it
galactic
doesn't matter.
merchant.
He has stuff for them.
Whatever. He's like, he gives them a gift. He gives the old Wookiee man, like the grandpa, like this tape. He's like, here, va 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 voom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so Grandpa looks at it, and it's a video of Diane Carroll in some skimpy outfits singing a song. Tony Award winning Diane Carroll.
Tony Award winning Diane Carroll. Wookiee porn.
Still, with all this greatness in it, and if you can find the version with commercials in it, the commercials are great because they're terrible 70s commercials, and there's a commercial for the Ladies Garment Union, and there's a commercial for GM.
Kenner has some commercials in it, obviously, because they
Yeah.
made all the toys for Star Wars.
Yeah.
So-
There's an ad for the original Star Wars figures in there, and how you couldn't actually get them because they couldn't get them into production fast enough. So they would send you a little standee with like pictures on it. That's all you would get for Christmas, saying like, as soon as they come in stores, you'll get some.
Yeah, that's a great gift to give your children.
Those are probably
Cardboard.
worth something now.
I'm sure they are. Everything is worth something now.
Everything.
One of the
Except this cat.
One of the things that I regret most about my childhood, because my favorite toys as a child were Star Wars. Star Wars action figures. I had a bunch of the ships. I had the Death Star playset. My parents moved to Florida, and they left all of that stuff in their garage where the humidity got to it. So all of the stickers peeled off of everything.
Bet you didn't have a B. Arthur character.
No, I sure didn't.
Yeah.
I did not have a B. Arthur character. I did have a Tauntaun that you could like jam Han Solo into.
Oh, I remember that. Well, that was The Empire Strikes Back. So that
No,
was
it
a
was
later
Empire
film.
Strikes Back,
Yeah.
but I did have the Tauntaun. Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
good.
cool. Our favorite part of the show, though, involves B. Arthur.
Yes, it does.
B. Arthur runs a cantina on Kashyyyk, I guess.
Yeah, well, everything else takes place on Kashyyyk, so...
So it seems like the cantina on Tatooine, though, because it's got all the same people from the Tatooine bar.
that's the one that everybody knows.
Anyway, Harvey Korman comes in, and he's got a head with a hole in the top, and he pours drinks in there and keeps hitting on B. Arthur, and she doesn't want any part of him, and it's like, he kind of is just all inappropriate and in her face.
That's not our favorite part. Our favorite part is when she sings the Please Go the Fuck Home song.
Just one more round, friend, then homeward bound, friend. Don't forget me in your dreams. Just one more song, friend, and then so long, friend. The nights get shorter, it seems. Just one more rhyme, friend. Yes, it's a crime, friend. But you know time, friend, time can fly. So it's good night, friend. Good night, but not goodbye.
Yes.
Which
Have
is-
one more round, friends.
Yes.
In the style of I would say
Like Cabaret.
Cabaret,
basically.
like
Yeah.
Judy Garland bit in Cabaret.
You mean Liza?
Oh, the Eliza bit in Cabaret.
Yeah.
That's right.
Judy was not in Cabaret.
Now I'm confused because we were watching other holiday specials.
That's true.
So-
But yes, that's our favorite bit. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. It's like old-timey schlock, musical theater, holiday goodness. But it has really nothing to do with the holidays because like I said, it's the get the fuck out of my bar song.
Yeah. Mark Hamill is in the special.
Briefly.
Carrie Fisher is in the special.
Briefly singing. Han
Solo.
Not Han Solo. That's not his name. Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah,
That's his
Harrison.
name.
Yes, Harrison Ford played Han Solo.
Yes.
Yes.
Also briefly in this.
Right.
All contractually obligated to show up for...
They were all filmed on separate stages in separate
Oh, yeah.
places. They
No
were-
one was in the same location.
No.
No.
They was just like, here, they'll check in with Luke Skywalker, and he's got this weird like makeup, like pancake makeup on. I don't know if it was after his accident or
Could have been.
something.
Might have.
But look, if you take your Star Wars seriously, you're not going to like this because it really looks ridiculous. And I don't think they had a target demographic what they were looking for. Star Wars was
They were just
not
making
meant
money.
for children when it originally was made.
No, but they were just making money at this point. They were
Right.
trying to make money. They were trying to push something out as fast as they possibly could to get in those holiday dollars. And, I mean, they pushed something out.
Oh, yeah.
But the quality level of what it was is a bit suspect.
Yeah. Now, I find it as funny as hell and entertaining and amusing, and it's just jaw-droppingly weird. I don't know what to say about it other than through the whole thing, you're just going, what? So if you haven't seen it, please do yourself a favor and go out and look at it. And
it's on the YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find it. There's several versions of it. There's at least one that has the old commercials in it.
Mm-hmm.
The one that Eric likes to watch is the Riff Tracks one, just because we're big fans. But you can find it. You can go on YouTube and you can find the whole thing.
Yeah. It's really good, and if you hate it, you can blame me for putting you onto it. Or you could just turn it off.
Or you can turn it off. Either one, or both.
Mm-hmm.
It's the holidays. You can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so that is the Star Wars Holiday Special, a favorite special of the two of us.
Yeah. We have one more Vlogmas episode to go, and then we're going to be doing the drawing for the free giveaway DVD special holiday package.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So be sure to comment, hit subscribe, and all those things, and we'll enter your name.
Tell us your favorite moment from the Star Wars Holiday Special. Or
Everyone has one.
It's true. Everyone does have one. And so we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.